Hello viewers, welcome to Ali Make Clear Tooling English. After a long time again I have come in your presence. After a gap of about 3 months I have come to your presence because of some technical problems I could not do any video. Now again I have started doing videos. Today our topic is a polite request. How to use the sentence in a polite request. It is not only for 10th class students, it will be useful for competitive exams also. Let us see a polite request for class 10th, it comes under question number 22 and it will be useful for competitive exams also. Let us see a girl to a boy. First sentence, a girl to a boy. It is a statement. A girl to a boy means a girl talks to a boy or girl says something to a boy. Give me your pen. Give me your pen. It is an ordinary statement. We have to use this ordinary statement in a polite request. In such case, we have to use would you please or could you please. Very simple. You see, a girl to a boy means you don't no need to use this sentence again. Simply you have to say, would you please give me your pen? That's all. Or could you please give me your pen? We have to use either would or could, and then the remaining part of the sentence should be used. Next, student to the invigilator. Give me an additional sheet. Give me an additional sheet. Student to the invigilator. This is statement. In such case, here the student asks something to the invigilator. What? Give me an additional sheet. How will you use? Here also we have to use would you please or could you please. Would you please give me an additional sheet? In such way, we have to go on writing these sentences. Let us start. A girl to a student, give me your pen. Would you please give me your pen? Next, here we have to say student to the invigilator, give me an additional sheet. Could you please give me an additional sheet? So, could you please give me an additional sheet? Now, let us see third one, man to a booking clerk. Suppose a man has gone to a railway station. There he wants to buy some tickets. Here there is a conversation. What is that? When is the next train to Mumbai? Here he inquires, he asks to the clerk. He inquires from the clerk to know when the next train to Mumbai comes. So, how to use? Could you please tell me? When the next train to Mumbai is? Here it is a question. We have to put in statement wise. So, could you please tell me? Could you please tell me when the next train to Mumbai is? Here, even if we put question tag, it is not a question at all, mind it. It is only statement. Man to stranger. Where is the bus stop? Here also, man inquires or asks a stranger, where is the bus stop? He does not know, he wants to know where the bus stop is. Here, in this case also, we have to use either would or could. Would you please tell me where the bus stop is? Where the bus stop is. So, would you please tell me or would you please show me? Here generally he will give suggestion or he will show the direction. So, you won't follow him, you won't accompany him. So, we can ask like this. Would you please tell me? Would you please tell me where the bus stop is? Meena to Malati. Where can I get Kanchi silk sarees? Meena wants to buy, perhaps he may be wanting to buy some sarees, Kanchi sarees. She does not know where those sarees are available. Now, Meena wants to know from Malati, where can I get Kanchi silk sarees? Here also, could you please? Could you please tell me? tell me where can I get, this is question, we have put in statement wise, where I can, after I would write helping verb. This is statement, could you please tell me where I can get, where I can get Kanchi silk sarees, at the end question tag. Here Meena asks Malati to let her know where she can get the silk sarees. So could you please, it is polite form. So you can say please tell me where I can get Kanchi sarees. This is more polite. Could you please tell me where I can get Kanchi silk sarees. In such way, if we use the sentence, it will be more polite. Next sentence, a boy to the stranger. Here a boy asks a stranger, I want to borrow your pen. If perhaps the boy may be in need of a pen at that moment, he does not have pen with him. He wants to know, he wants to take pen from the stranger. I want to borrow your pen. Could you please? To here, could you please lend me your pen once? Or could you please give me your pen once? We can say either this way or that way. A student to the teacher, allow me to leave the class at 4 p.m. The boy, a student, may be in need of going home urgent, so he wants to take permission in a polite way. How to say? Could you please allow me? Could you please allow me leave the class at 4 p.m. Could you please allow me to leave the class at 4 p.m. We can also say, sir, could you please allow me to leave the class at 4 p.m. We can say in such way also. It is a student to the teacher. So, sir, you may use and you need not use, because already you have used it, could you please. So, it is a polite form. So, could you please allow me to leave the class at 4 p.m. That's enough. You to the counter clerk, give me a ticket to Eluru. Here you are at the counter clerk in railway station. At the railway station, you want to buy a ticket from the booking. How to ask? You to the counter. Could you please? Could you please? After using this word, use the same. Could you please give me? Could you please give me a ticket to Eluru? That is answer. Next, you to a stranger in a packed bus, move a bit. Move a bit. How to use? It is also by using either could or would, you have to use the same. Could you move a bit? Could you move a bit? Or you can say, would you mind moving a bit? Would you mind moving? We can write. So, in such case, we can say, would you mind moving a bit? Either this or that way, you can use the sentence. Here, your neighbor is playing music loudly. Your neighbor is playing music loudly, and it makes you somewhat in confusion manner. You are not concentrating. You are not concentrating at studies. It is disturbing you. So, make him a request to lower the sound. Let us write in some different way. I am sorry for disturbing you. Please I am sorry for disturbing you. Please lower the sound of the volume. That means here the neighbor is playing music. He is so happy in playing the music. At the same time, you want to request him to lower the sound. In such way, in one way, it is somewhat a disturbance for him. Of course, by making more sound, it is disturbance for you. At the same time, you have to request him to lower the sound of the volume. So, I am sorry for disturbing you, please lower the sound of the volume. If you say, that is also can do. In such way, we can write polite request. Now, let us see question number 32, expressions or polite expressions. Now, let us see polite expressions. The polite expressions come under question number 32. Question number 32 for 10th class students, and it will be useful for competitive exams also. So, let us see the polite requests or polite expressions are many kinds. Mainly we have taken only 3 kinds here. For example, requests are there, offering help is there, suggestions are there, or a inquiry will be there, or ability will be there, possibility will be there. In such way, there may be some polite expressions. We want to discuss only 3 points here. Let us see. First one, requests. Which sentence come under request? Generally, if you want to go anywhere, you take request, you request your parents, or if you are in the class, when you want to go out, you take request, or you request your teacher to go out. In the same way, if you want to buy something, you request the seller to give so and so. That is polite form. In such way, requests will come under some model. Let us see. Next, offering help. Offering help means they don't ask anything. We ourselves come forward to help them. In such case, we use offering help. And suggestions. If you have any idea to give a piece of advice, then we use certain sentences. Those sentences will come under suggestions. When you want to give some suggestions to your friends or somebody who are in need of the suggestion from you, we use in such way. Now, let us see first requests. Can you give me 2 platform tickets? Suppose you have gone to a railway station. There at the booking, you are asking the clerk to give you 2 platform tickets. How will you ask? Direct, give me 2 tickets. Do you say? That is not polite, that is rudeness. So, generally you say, can you give me 2 platform tickets? Generally in polite request, would you please give me, could you please give me, you can say. But here expressions, you can say in such way also. Can you give me 2 platform tickets? That comes under request. Next, won't you get me a glass of water? In polite request, we have come to know that we have used either would you please or could you please. Here, won't you get me a glass of water? That comes under request. Will you join us for tea? Your friend is alone somewhere, is sitting in isolation. You have gone to him and asked him to come and join you in tea party. So, will you join us for tea? You are requesting him to join you. Will you call me before you leave? Your friend wants to leave for somewhere, to go somewhere. So, you have requested him to call you before he left. So, will you call me before you leave? That also comes under polite request. Next, could you lend me your scooty? You have no scooty to go out, or your scooty may be in repair. So, you want to take your neighbor's or your friend's scooty for a while. How will you ask? Could you lend me your scooty? That is requesting. Do you mind giving me a lift? You are waiting on the road for bus. Bus has not come. Meanwhile, someone passes by, some man goes driving scooty. So, you want lift. So, could you mind giving me a lift? You want to go, you want to take a lift. So, could you mind giving me a lift? You are asking a lift from him. That also comes under request. Would you please open the door? It's so humid. Air doesn't blow in. You feel so humid. There is a man sitting beside the window. So beside the door, you request him to open the door. So would you please open the door? Would you please open the door? That is a request. In such way, these sentences are the replica of request. Next, offering help. You yourself come forward to help him. Shall I make a cup of coffee for you? Your friend has come to talk to you or to chat with you. Then you want to make a cup of coffee for him. So you come forward, you are offering help. Shall I make a cup of coffee for you? You are asking. So offering help. Shall I carry the bag for you? So was your brother or some neighbor, your known neighbor or your friend, he is carrying some bag. It's so load. You observe him, he is unable to carry the load properly to luggage. So you simply offer yourself to carry his luggage. So shall I carry the bag for you? That comes under offering. Your offering. Shall I solve the sum for you? Your friend or classmate finds difficult to solve some sum. So you have come forward to help him in solving the sum. So shall I solve the sum for you? That comes under offering help. Next, shall I accompany you to the market? Your neighbor, for example, is going to the market. You also perhaps feeling boredom at home, or you may be in a need to accompany him. So shall I accompany you to the market? You want to go with him. In such case, when you use this sentence, it comes under offering help. You can have my bicycle for a few days. Your friend has no cycle, or his bicycle is under repair. You want to come forward to help him by giving your cycle to him for a few days. So you can have my bicycle, you can make use of my bicycle for a few days until your bicycle got repaired. So you are saying so. You can have my bicycle for a few days. These sentences come under offering help. Now let us see suggestions. Shall we see a film this evening? You get boredom. You ask your friend, shall we see a film? You are taking his suggestion. Shall we see a film this evening? That comes under suggestion. Perhaps you would apologize for your rudeness. Your friend behaved so rudely with somebody. You have observed it. You want to give suggestion to him. How? Perhaps you would apologize for your rudeness. In such way, you are going to give suggestion. Next, you will sit here, will you? Someone is finding some place to sit. He does not find room to sit. So, will you sit here? You are offering. Will you sit here? Will you? You will sit here. Will you? That is suggestion. Next, you must attend the classes. You must attend the classes does not mean a command. It is a suggestion. You must, attending classes must, you have to attend. You must attend the classes. So that also comes under suggestions. Let's watch the football match. You have gone to your friend's home and you have requested your friend to accompany you to football match auditorium to watch the football match. So let's watch the football match. Or in TV, you switch on TV and you take the suggestion of your friend to watch football match. In such case also we can use let's watch the football match. How about going for a walk? You go on chatting for some time with your friend. Now you want to go for evening walk. In such case, how about going for a walk? You are taking suggestion. This is, you are taking suggestion from your friend. Why don't we take breakfast? It's time for breakfast. So let us take. So why don't we take breakfast? That means it's time for breakfast. Let us have it. So you are asking, you are ask him to come and to take breakfast to somebody, to either to your brother, father, or anybody of the members of your family. So why don't we take breakfast? In such case, we use suggestions. Only 3 points we have discussed. In addition to these, there are some more like inquiry, probability, or some idea, but these are most important. Repeatedly we come across these, that is why I have written these main points. I hope you have understood. In the days to come, I will regularly do videos. These are useful for mainly for 10th class and for competitive exams also. Henceforth, I would like to do videos on lessons from class 6th to 10th class. From this academic year, 10th class new syllabus has come into existence. So I want to do lessons on 10th class also. Besides class 6th to 9th, I want to do lessons for class 10th also. Hereafter, in my next videos, you will have lessons. Now and then, I will have some grammar points also. We will discuss some grammar also and lesson in addition to lessons. Thank you all.